Hi, I'm Ashot. I call this episode The Master of Communication. I always enjoy finding myself at the center of a lively discussion about some project or presentation or some company's problem. Especially when the audience is broad, because it includes representatives from various departments and, which is much more interesting, of very different abilities, for example, to communicate. And there he is, such a curly-haired, say, Alex, completely relaxed in an armchair and necessarily rising one leg on the knee of the other, hands naturally gathered at the elbows for persuasiveness, and he mumbles aloud in such a careless voice. Something seems to him that maybe we should definitely start with the sales department. And it doesn't matter why, we should also probably deal with advertising. Well, because it would be good to just try to change the supplier or at least change something in production. Well, we have to start somewhere. A completely classic methodological justified approach, right? Let's give it a shot. For me, this approach is, as Austrian phrase, the right hand doesn't know what the left one does. Or even more consciously, the autopsy showed that the death occurred as a result of the autopsy. I think you in your business or personal life cannot and don't want to allow yourself such a craziness. In my life, I fell in love with and started using an amazing tool for improving the quality of communication, as well as conducting point and join projects and increasing productivity in general. It's called SCIPAB, 6 English letters, SCIPAB. I often use SCIPAB when I see a problem and I have a suggestion on how to solve it. And since people are all busy and harried, I'd like you to be heard, and I'd like myself to be heard. So we're talking about 6 consecutive steps of your presentation. 1. Situation. You describe the current state of affairs in a certain area, demonstrating your competence in it, and thereby attracting the client's attention. 2. Complication. You identify challenges or complications that further exacerbate the situation just described, convincing the client of the need for changes. 3. Implication. You explain now the consequences of the described situation and complication for the client in case of his further inaction. 4. Position. You form your clear position regarding the solution you propose with powerful arguments why it will work. 5. Action. You indicate specific actions that you think are necessary to implement the solution you propose. 6. Benefit. You show the amazing results of the actions you proposed, demonstrating to the client the undeniable benefit of your solution. Right? And here's an immediate life example how I do it as a trainer or coach for my clients. Situation. Digitalization has expanded people's possibilities in all areas of life. Complication. The AI is taking more and more jobs from people. Implication. More and more people are losing their jobs and cannot feed their kids anymore. Position. Good trainers and coaches are more in demand than ever to help develop skills that make people indispensable against the AI. Action. Based on my 11-step model, I shortcut your grasping process and transform you from ignorance to competence. Benefit. No AI can beat your human soft skills and take away your job. Look, one of the greatest problems of humanity in our age of digitalization and AI is poor quality of communication. Your idea can be truly ingenious and really solve serious problems. However, it can lie on your shelf all your life if you are not heard. With SCIPAB, you will be heard.